Okay, sorry, I'm like really sick and I look disgusting. But the two articles that I read was the one of the charter schools, and then the other one was the one of the miscarriages, the women having to file a report when every time, well, not every time, but I mean, if they lose a child, they have to document it. The first one, I do think that it has not been covered by, or hasn't gone through the mainstream of current events because of the huge scandal that already goes on with public schools. I think public schools already get enough. There's already enough complaints about the public school system, or at least in the public school system that I was, there was constant complaints about the lack of government involvement and the government be like overlooking the curriculum, the lunch, the teachers, and yeah. So sorry. Yeah, so I think that that's why it probably hasn't gotten to um, the mainstream, as well as I think that um, lots of people don't know about the charter schools being the way that they are. Um, Neglect. I think it would, if it was to be brought out as a mainstream current event, there would be um, a huge like there would be a lot of feedback from people to the government, just huge complaints and stuff. I think that this situation being neglected, there is people being at risk, the children, their mental health, if the charter schools are being run the way they say they are, neglecting the children from an education and the right to sit at a desk. Um, so yeah, I think that their health, their mental health is being at risk, as well as their education, which in the end is like a make it or break it for these kids. And if they're going to charter schools, it's probably because they're already in bad situations, so it's just going to be harder for them to get out of it. So I think it is a huge issue that should be touched upon and become mainstream. um the other question, I don't know if they are being exaggerated, but I don't think it would be, it isn't being exaggerated by the one I what was reported. There is no reason to exaggerate it. Sorry, I feel really bad. Um, and the other one that I read was the one of the miscarriages. I do think that that one is not being mainstream because abortion and non-abortion is already such a huge scandal that bringing this into the whole situation would just make it a lot worse. Um, I don't think that, well, I don't think that anyone is being at risk, but maybe the moms having to file for this that are in disagreement, just emotionally. But I don't think that someone's life or health is being overseen. I think it's just something more emotional and your thoughts, and it's something probably more personal to the people experiencing it than the people that haven't experienced it. And I think that it could be exaggerated from, depending on what organization or who decides to bring it up to light. Whether it's the people that are for abortion or the people who are not, they would just see it and they would have different perspectives and um, showcase it in a different way and try to prove people in a different way. So yeah, I think that these two haven't been currently mainstream just because of the huge scandal that would be going on, and most likely against the government. So yeah.